Plato is a sheet layout tool offering unmatched performance and compatibility, ensuring a consistent workflow from structural design, or CAD, right through to the finished printing plate. In a folding carton workflow, the sheet layout is determined by the die cutting of the actual printed sheets. Plato creates the graphical step and repeat layouts based on the structural design of the die contour. Once a sheet layout is ready for production, it can be saved as a template for easy reuse on other carton designs. Building a print sheet layout for folding cartons starts with the import of the die shape into Plato. Plato supports all industry-standard CAD formats, including CFF2, DDES, and Artios CAD. Selecting the CAD input you wish to import to file causes it to appear on your screen. Since the die cut understands line properties like cut lines, crease lines, varnish-free zones, etc., this is the ideal basis to start stepping the graphical files. A double click on a single station, or one-up, starts the station editor. With this tool we prepare the one-up for further stepping and repeating on the sheet. All bleed settings are recognized and detailed CAD data is accessible. Tuck-in or glue flaps, as well as cut lines, are recognized. Importing the actual graphic design file on a one-up station is easy. Go to the menu at the top, click File, then go down to Import Graphic and click. As you would expect, all standard graphic file formats such as PS, EPS, PDF, or Adobe Illustrator are supported. Click on the file you want to import, and the graphic design automatically fits this to the CAD layout. All the preparations you will now apply on a single station are automatically repeated throughout the sheet layout. Thus you avoid double work as well as reducing risk for operator mistakes. Masking out glue and tuck-in flaps of a carton is done easily by a simple clicking on the flap. The same action holds for bleed on the die contour, which requires compensation for any die press misregistration. Either you extract bleed information from the CAD file automatically, or you set the bleed numerically. Folding carton sheet layouts are usually nested and use common cuts to reduce material waste. To adjust the overlap order of flaps of different stations with common cuts, Plato uses a unique Smart Flaps tool. Simply click the Find button on the Smart Flaps menu and all overlapping areas are automatically highlighted. Using the Smart Flaps tool, you can decide which flap remains on top. When satisfied, click OK, and each instance of the modified overlap is updated and corrected automatically on the entire sheet layout. Station numbers are added to identify a specific station after they have been cut out and separated one from the other. Just specify the font, the color, and a pre or suffix for the identifier using the station number menu, and drag and drop the station number into position on the one-up. When you save the changes now, all station numbers are applied automatically to the entire sheet layout. The sequence of the station numbers can of course be modified, either by the software's predefined suggested order or by selecting the custom order option to meet your exact needs. In this instance, instead of setting the order horizontally, you can set the station numbers vertically. You have the 4 standard stations to choose from in automatic order. After selecting the start point and direction, click OK, and the station number order is set in the blink of an eye. After having stepped the one-up carton design on the sheet, we need to apply print registration marks to finish the layout. Call up the Smart Marks tool and select a predefined template set. All registration marks are dynamically added to the job. As you can see, it adds ink key, corner and center marks, as well as gradation strips and color swatches with ink coverage information. All these objects remain dynamic and will get their properties from the actual one-up graphical file. To further improve the printing process, Plato has tools to add what's called ink eaters to the empty areas of the sheet layout. This ensures that ink is evenly spread over the entire layout, guaranteeing a uniform ink consumption across the printing plate. Your folding carton sheet layout is now ready for output to the printing plate or cylinder.